we just talked to Dr. Zero. Let's see if he actually changed it. Aww. Maybe if we reload the zone, he'll put the slash in. Alright. So we still need to talk to some people. I want to check out Dr. 8's quarters. I have no idea which is which, so let's talk to Baurus first.
The lobotomite animal before me. What other terrifying terrors will plague us in our quest for knowledge? Communists? Communist animals, perhaps? Be warned. Attempt to propaganda me. I will shriek as a frightened babe, calling loyal cyber dogs to my aid. Do you comprehend, commie animal?
Okay, Baurus. I hear ya. Do you always get this dramatic?
Drama? There is no drama in science. As I learned in high school, science is an intellectual pursuit devoid of bestial emotions. Unless, of course, you are a communist. Like Betsy Bright, who sat next to me in math, and her smoking Confederate Richie Marcus.
Oh.
As I learned in my high school, American High, AHS.
American High School.
Is for movies. Things of fiction. Here in the think tank, the only star is science.
It's only drama if it's communist drama. Otherwise, it's perfectly rational. All right. I encountered your pet in X8 and had to kill it. Did I? I thought I was able to save the big dog.
So,
I thought I saved
Gabe. Thank you.
Oh.
A scam.
Well,
but really,
okay.
his highly augmented combat programming could have proved meddlesome. In any event, thank you for putting him down. One less test subject to catalog and sort. Clearly a failure of Doggy's cybo-engineering.
Oh, my suit was talking during the break? That's really funny. I assume it has some kind of voice lines that are like, why are you not moving? Like some other games that have AFK stuff like that. I want to know more about Mobius and the Forbidden Zone. Because it's about to... Oh, wait. I was going to make a Morbius joke. I forgot that there's an R in that name. It's Mobin time, baby.
The malignant tumor that is Mobius plagues us all. His hunger for power, insatiable. From his lair in the Forbidden Zone, his terrifying Robo-Scorpion army clicks and whirs across the crater of Big Mountain, ever seeking, ever stinging. He must be stopped, or all of Big Mountain shall be destroyed.
Okay. Why does Klein want these technologies?
There is logic and purpose in it. If these technologies are needed to pierce the Forbidden Zone, so be it.
Okay.
Science is powerful, and in the right hands, our hands, if we had hands, we would be nigh unstoppable.
Marvelous. What do you do here?
Before you is the brain of Dr. Baurus, head of animology, beastology, and DNA scrambling technology here at Big Mountain.
Okay.
I lay the bones and hearts of animals bare beneath my searing gaze, especially the dogs. I did so love dogs once. Especially Gabe, that rascal. But there
I
are
tried,
many
dude.
animals to shape. Industrious cazadors.
So you led like the Night
happy-go-lucky
Stalker
Night
and...
Stalkers.
Okay.
They are my living, breathing DNA test tubes.
Delightful. You're responsible for Cazadors too? You suck.
Indeed. Docile, curious, safe, sterile.
Sterile
They are contained
and
here
safe.
at Big Mountain
Neither of those are words I would use
preserve
to describe
DNA
Cazadors.
and for observation.
They are not contained at Big Mountain. They are all over the Mojave.
No, such creatures are found only here, for research purposes. They would no more be capable of escape than breeding.
I've also met baby ones. They're not sterile, Boris. They breed.
I cannot expect a lobotomite to understand the careful surgical castrating procedures used in their creation. Perhaps a demonstration of my castrating power would settle your doubts.
You already took 2 of my other organs and my heart. Actually, no. My spine, my heart, and my brain. What? You took 1 of my other organs. You don't need to take the sexual ones, too. Go ahead. You might make me more fertile, or impregnate me.
Impregnate you? What? Do you want to make me vomit inside my tank? The mere notion makes the edges of my biomed gel crystallize into asymmetrical patterns.
You don't seem to have a grasp on your own research, Boris.
Nonsense! That is what you speak. Nonsense from beyond.
From beyond.
I was at the top of my high school class in American high school.
Good for you.
I knew facts. I knew figures. I knew data. We would know if our research was flawed. It is not. We never contradict ourselves, so do not even try.
All right. When did you create Cazadors?
In 2000, let's see, carry the 3, then count backwards from the Great Static, or beyond. There were the tarantula debates, and something about hawks, which made it around 2003, May, Tuesday. It was definitely Tuesday.
Okay.
Why are we even debating this? What you ask is of no importance. Mobius besieges us. There are more important things to worry about than data and facts.
I thought you said that they were very important. What's with the radar fence around the crater?
The radar fence protects us all. If evidence is correct, the one who built it is me.
But you don't
It
remember.
keeps anything with a disembodied brain inside, like us. And anything without a brain, also inside.
Okay, so you need
It is the
brain and body.
ultimate defense against communist aggression. There'll be no infectious ideas on my watch.
But it only keeps stuff in. How does that help against invasion? The fence doesn't make much sense to me.
It makes perfect sense. Who are you to question the mighty radar fence?
I am the mighty
Ever since my
lobotomite.
anxiety-filled days of powerlessness and being bullied in American high school, I have dreamed of such security as the
I love that his high
fence.
school is actually
That
called
and
American
giant
High
cybernetic
School.
dogs that would ruthlessly patrol and kill anyone who wasn't my friend, like Richie Marcus and Betsy Bright. Who's laughing now, Betsy? I hope you and Richie are happy smoking in your radioactive coffins. I'm glad you never came to my birthday party.
But there's a whole world beyond this place.
No! Beyond is death, despite mounting evidence to the contrary. No matter where these strange humans wander in from with their ideas and new brains, there is nothing beyond Big Mountain.
It is a void beyond it. Doesn't that prove you're wrong?
Enough! Stop filling my precious brain cell units with irrelevant data. You sound like the
I think
other
his gel
visitors,
might be
making
off.
wild claims of a world beyond, where there is a war beyond war. It is unproven and unthinkable. Bother the other doctors with your crackpot theories. I have no time. None of us do.
I think Boris might be,
Until next
a
time.
couple lobes short of a
Provided there is
full
a
cranium.
next time for any of us.
Okay. Bye, buddy. Who do we have to talk to over here? Dr. Dala?
You are
Is this
an
the teddy bear
unusual
one?
specimen
Yep.
to so boldly walk into the mighty expanse of the think tank, fearless and proud as a teddy bear. Between the
That's what they're known
extraction of their
for.
higher reasoning abilities and urination-inducing fear, most lobotomites dare not approach us, let alone speak to us. Yet you have no such fear. Facing me, epidermis flushed with blood, plasma running molten beneath, your face contorting with muscular expression. Will you indulge me? Say a few words. Face towards the monitors, please, so that I might record it for further examination.
Move those flesh flaps for me. The quick scribe jumped over the lazy paladin.
Yes, go on. Seeing your lips and mouth forming words, both revolting and somehow... How does it feel to have the flesh roll around in your mouth like that? To control each muscle and the tongue, like having a fish or extremely dexterous slug.
Slug's a good
lolling,
analogy,
flapping
or a
in
good
one's
comparison.
Mouthal cavity.
Oh, that sentence... You know how if somebody starts talking about teeth, you start becoming aware of, like, your teeth and how they feel in your mouth? The way that sentence went made me just aware of everything in my face. Tongue, cheeks, lips, mouth. Well, the mouth is all of it, but, you know... unpleasant feeling, gotta say. I wish I had higher perception. Can you tell me about Dr. Mobius?
Dr. Mobius. A monstrous brain creased with wrinkles of 1,000 evils, with but one jaundiced eye with which to perceive the world. Exiled from the think tank for crimes too heinous to remain in recorded memory, and perhaps differences in research methodology. His one terrible eye forever peers at us, an eye of ever-increasing magnification. He watches from his dome in the Forbidden Zone, spying on us all.
Oh, fun. We've spoken enough, I think.
Until our next interaction, my intriguing little lobotomite.
My little lobotomite. Aha. Wait, who else? Oh, did I not do enough dialogue? Maybe I need the perception. What's the quest actually say? Get to the bottom of Dala's biological
And you
fascination.
return as curious as a teddy bear. Are you stuck in a looping gesture of greeting?
Not exactly. Actually, you know what? Looping gesture of greeting?
Looping, yes. It is a scientific fact that hormones drive a percentage of lobotomites into recursive behavior patterns. We haven't researched this, as my colleagues care little about the behavior patterns of lobotomites once their brains are removed. It is why so many are littered around the facility, like skinvelopes, discarded
love
after they are peeled
skinvelopes.
open and the contents extracted.
What recursive behavior patterns are you talking about?
It varies according to the number and density of lobotomites that have infected an area. In 43% of observed cases, two lobotomites left alone will fight for dominance or inject bodily fluids into each other's orifices.
What about the other 57?
Unsanitary. I have tried to observe more cases, but subjects seem unwilling to release bodily fluids in my presence.
Do you want me to pee on your monitor? Is that what you're asking? I feel strange in here. Peaceful, but on edge.
It is the pacification field emitters that are broadcasting into the emptiness of your skull. Without a brain, your aggression is suppressed in here.
So what I'm hearing is, if I get my brain back, I could kill all of you if I really wanted to. I had other questions.
An interrogation. How fascinating. Please begin.
Yeah, I think I need perception to continue. We'll try this, though. Who are you? What did you do here? What do you do here?
Why, my little bear of teddiness. I am Dr. Dala, first head chief researcher of mineralogy and medicinal sciences. I have
Thank you, Van Vamp.
11 doctorates in both applied sciences and techniques to apply those sciences. I also possess a degree in curiosity and advanced curiosity. That is merely schooling, however. When possible, I prefer fieldwork and observation to holotape eidetics. It has proven useful, especially now. I have become the expert on humanology and lobotomite behavior here at Big Mountain. My research doesn't descend into formography. It is only science.
211 doctorates. How is that even possible?
Why, we create not only scientific marvels here at Big Mountain, but new sciences as well. Everything can be quantified, categorized, and dissected until every group can be subgrouped or partitioned.
What's formography?
It's excessive examination of the human form to achieve psychological arousal. Disgusting. I would never succumb to such base appetites.
Such base
Distractions.
appetites.
Filthy,
I only take
filthy
acidic
distractions.
appetites. First head chief researcher.
What is a name without a title or suffix for the sake of hierarchy? It is a long-standing quantification of personality and importance. We could not do without it. Surely you must be aware of the gravity of such attached appellations, just as surely as you must have a title.
I'm sometimes called a courier.
Oh, a mailman.
Basically,
A
yeah.
delivery man. Someone who takes parcels from place to place using their primitive feet or similar conveyance. You are the second one I've met in recent times. Very different
Really?
specimens.
There was another courier?
Of course. You must have met others in your travels. This one had met other couriers too, although it sounded as if he hadn't met the correct one. He asked us all many questions, and then he asked a most perplexing one. We had to segment the event out of our memories for safety.
The what now? Who is this that you're talking about? I am unfamiliar with Oxhorn, although that name makes me think of Ox Bellows from Betrayal at House on the Hill. Probably, actually no, definitely completely unrelated to who you're talking about, but that's what comes to mind for me. What was the question? I guess it's been, like, sectioned off, quarantined in your databanks, but I may as well ask.
No, nor should we try to access it. Perhaps Klein has the logs. My evaluation would be to let your own curiosity go. I do not think that Klein remembers the conversation as being satisfactory.
All right. I will go talk to Klein then. He came and went.
What are you doing back? Mobius's threats persist. Worse, he's filling up our transmission storage holotape to capacity.
What a jerk! I heard one of the previous visitors to the dome spoke to you, asked you some questions.
Oh, yes, the last visitor. Well, the one just before you. Had an interesting name from some language that's almost impossible to speak.
Another
What did we speak
impossible.
about? Melancholy fellow. Had questions about history, but our conversation got interrupted. Twice, I believe. Once when the trains got derailed, and then a second time.
What?
Oddly enough, now that I'm accessing my databanks, I don't recall what the second time was. Mobius's incessant transmissions keep distracting me.
So we're gonna have to go
Also,
talk
we
to...
didn't brain scrub the
stop
visitor.
Mobius.
He may have left us some knowledge he shouldn't have. I believe, maybe. Oh well, I'm sure it's of no consequence. I
Oh,
don't make many
definitely.
mistakes in
Nothing could have gone
calculation or
wrong.
Perception, so probability favors me.
Okay. That's
Yes,
all.
A most goodbye.
So someone came and asked questions and then left. Interesting. Try to find any trace of Gabe in the Higgs village. I thought it said I killed Gabe. Interesting. All right. Activate institutional data retrieval test at the X8 test terminal. Yeah, let's do that. We'll go to the XA data terminal next time. Have a good one, and